Hello everyone! Today we will open up a Lord of the Rings living card game, The Lost Realm Expansion. And in the previous one we saw that there is a bigger campaign that we can play and follow. So I don't know if this is also... if there's also a campaign contained in this one. But we will see shortly. I don't know how long the campaign is. I did find out which one is the starting point, so I may be getting that one real soon. But this is the Lost Realm Expansion, so let's have a look here. We have a booklet that says what is in here, expansion symbol, some information of the cards. Do not read! Do not read again! Alright. Fine, I won't. And do not read. Okay, fine. We won't read this book then. Alright, so there are 3 packs of cards in here, as is expected by now. I don't have my assistant with me to help me open the packs, so bear with me while I unpack these. Oh, this one is not too bad. And as just like the previous time, I will go over the hero cards, the free people cards, and that's about that. The rest I don't want to spoil for myself because I will play this game on the channel. Maybe the first episode has already been aired by now. I don't know. I've been filming this way in advance. So let's take a look here. What do we start off with? Aragorn, the Dunadine Ranger Warrior. He's a 12 threat hero with 2 willpower, 3 strength, 2 defense and 5 health. Each enemy engaged with you gets -1 defense. As a response, after Aragorn participates in an attack that destroys an enemy, choose an enemy not engaged with you and engage that enemy. Alright, then we have another hero here. Hulbarat, 10 threat, 2 willpower, 2 strength and 2 defense, 4 HP. He is also a Dunadine Ranger. While you are engaged with an enemy, Hulbarat does not exhaust to commit to a quest, and you may optionally engage 1 additional enemy during the encounter phase. Then we have an ally, the Weather Hills Watchman. For 2, it's a 1 willpower, 1 strength, 0 defense, and 2 health. Dunadine as well. We have a lot of Dunadines in this box, by the looks of it. As a response, after Weather Hills Watchman enters play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for a signal card and add it to your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. And as always, we get play sets of the cards that are playset worthy, as in everything except for heroes and the campaigns themselves. Right then, Dunadine Hunter, it's a Dunadine Ranger. For 0, we get a 1 willpower, 3 strength, 1 defense, 3 HP ally that says Forced. After Dunadine Hunter enters play, search the top 5 cards of the encounter deck for a non-unique enemy and put it into play engaged with you. If no enemy enters play by this effect, discard Dunadine Hunter. Shuffle the encounter deck. I really like that you can search the top X cards of your deck with the Dunadine. I like that so far. Right, here we have a Sarnfort Sentry, also an ally for 3. It's a 2 willpower, 1 strength, 0 defense, 2 HP Dunadine Scout. And as a response, after Sarnfort Sentry enters play, draw 1 card for each enemy engaged with you. Warden of Anuminas is a Dunadine Ranger as well, also an ally. For 4, it's a 0 willpower, 2 strength, 2 defense, 3 HP ally that says Warden of Anuminas gets +1 willpower for each enemy engaged with you. Alright, then we are going over to the events. So we have a Ranger Summons. It's a signal card, just like one of these Dunadine already signaled to us. So yeah, it's a cost of 1. Play only if you control a Dunadine hero. Planning action, shuffle one of your set-aside Ranger of the North allies with the encounter keyword into the encounter deck. They remove ranger summons from the game. Okay, then we have an event here. Tireless Hunters play only before the before the resolving enemy attack step. It's a cost of 1 and it has combat action. Choose an enemy not engaged with you. Engage that enemy. Then discard a shadow card from that enemy if able. Then we have another event here, Expert Trackers. For 0, it has a response. After you engage an enemy, exhaust a scout or ranger character to place X progress tokens on a location. X is the engaged enemy's printed threat. Now that is really cool to have. That is really, really cool to have. Just, yeah, Expert Trackers. Oh, this is flavorful as well. Really cool card. The Heir of Valentil. It's a cost of 2 attachment attached to a Dunadine hero. It is a title. And as a planning action, exhaust Heir of Valentil to reduce the cost of the next Dunadine ally. You play this phase by 1 for each enemy engaged with you. Then we have Athelas. Ah yes, Kingsweed. For 1, it is an attachment, an item, attached to a Dunadine or healer character. Action, discard Athelas and exhaust attached character to heal all damage on a character. You may discard a condition attachment from that character. Oh, that's really nice. Really, really nice. Secret Vigil. For 1, we have a condition that says, attached to an enemy, limit 1 per enemy. Attached enemy gets -1 threat, and as a response, when attached enemy is destroyed, reduce each player's threat by the attached enemy's printed threat. Alright. Star Brooch. Ah, beautiful card. It's an attachment for 1, it's an item that says, attached to a Dunadine or Noldor hero. Limit 1 per hero. And while you are engaged with an enemy, attached hero gets +1 willpower and cannot have its willpower reduced. Sweet. Very sweet. Okay, so what are these then? Alright. I have no clue what this is. Let me check the booklet real quickly what it is, even though it says do not read. Oh, it's a side quest. Oh, that's pretty cool, actually. Right, so what do we have here? We have the cost is 0. It is called gather information. Victory points is 1. What is 6? Quest points 4. That's this thing here. So what is 2? 2 is encounter set icon. Yeah, okay, so that's that. Okay, cool. So what does it do? Aragorn halted and examined... Aragorn halted and examined the tracks closely. The 2 towers. Yeah, so that's just a piece of the story. And then we have a limit 1 per deck. Even though we get 3 of them. That's weird. Okay. Response. After this stage is defeated, each player may shuffle his deck for 1 card... search his deck for 1 card and add it to his hand. Each player shuffles his deck. Alright, but that's nice. Side quests. Did not expect that. And a colorless ally. We have a Ranger of the North. One of the cards mentioned Ranger of the North, so let's see what it does. It has a dash cost, so it doesn't cost anything, I guess. Yeah, of course, because you have to set it aside according to that 1 card. Willpower of 2, strength of 2, defense of 2, HP of 3. It's a Dunadine Ranger, encounter, search, ranged, sentinel. Those are the keywords it has. And when revealed, the first player chooses a player to take control of Ranger of the North. Then either deal 2 damage to an enemy or place 2 progress tokens on a location. Sorry. My speech is just gone to smithereens. And here we go with the... okay, so this is a 1 of 1. So this is a single card. That's interesting. It's an objective ally. Iarion, the Lost Realm. It has X willpower, X strength, X defense, and 4 HP. It's a Dunadine Ranger, and X is the number of quest cards in play. The first player gains control of Iarion. As a response, after a side quest is revealed from the encounter deck, ready Iarion. If Yarion leaves play, the players lose the game. Oh wow, oh, so you really have to go out and protect him. And keep some quests in play. Right, so these are the other encounter cards. I will not go over these just by name and art, because I don't want to spoil myself too much. And then we go over to the rest of the packs. So we start off with an Orc War Party. A couple of those. Chatwood Forest. Borders of Breeland. I know Breeland. Outlying Homestead, but I don't know some of the other... locations or characters, but some of them are familiar. Southern Assault. And then we will go over to this pack. Yeah. So, alright. Yeah, I'm really getting the hang of this Lord of the Rings card game. I really do love it. So I'm looking forward to the rest to add to my collection. Right, so continuing on with this encounter deck, we have a surprising speed. And that's that. And then we have the... oh, right, and then we have 2 side quests as well for this. Oh, okay, so there are also side quests for the other side. Orc Rearguard and Rescue Yarion. Okay, cool. Then we go over to the next encounter deck, which has a Cornered Orc. Quite a bunch of them, actually. Amonforn, Weathered Hilltop, Exposed Ridge, Sheltered Valley, Concealed Orc Camp. We have Ice Storm, and we have a side quest here, Find Shelter. Okay. Next deck, Thaurdir, Thaurdir's Damned, Baleful Shade, Broken Battlements, Norbury Tombs, Foremost Square, Haunted Keep, Deadman's Gate, we have Unnatural Fog, and we have the Shadow World. I wonder if these are the... if this is the Undead Army, the Oathbreaker Army. But I don't think so, actually. Don't have a lot in common with them. But I'm not sure. I cannot recognize these. Then again, the books, I've read them like 20 years ago. Somewhere along that line. So it's been a long time. May have to reread the books. Well, all right. Next encounter deck. We have an Angmar Orc. Angmar Marauder. Then we go over to the next and final pack. There we go. Wasn't that hard. Angmar Captain. We have a side quest, Orc Ambush. And then we go over to the next encounter deck. Rugged Country. Shrouded Hills. Pressing Needs. Weight of Responsibility. And as a side quest, Lost in the Wilderness. Now I'm guessing, because there are no enemies in this one, I'm guessing that this is shuffled in with one of the other decks. Or else it would be quite easy, unless these cards are silly and dangerous. Another encounter deck, also without enemies, so I'm guessing for the same, just shuffle it with the rest. But we'll see that in a moment. We have Biting Wind, Freezing Blast, Cold from Angmar, and as our side quest, Make Camp. Now we have another one, also without enemies, Ruins of Arnor. We have Ancient Causeway, Tragic Discovery, and Search the Ruins. And then another one, we have a Dead Lord. Now this looks more like the Oathbreakers, but let's take a look here. Cursed Dead, Restless Evil, and Seal the Tomb. It really does look like it, but I don't know if it is. Have to look that up. Terror of the North. Dark Sorcery. Oh, this is again a new encounter deck. We have Heavy Curse. Then we have the Power of Angmar. That's that. Then we have then we have some cards that are actually from different. Oh wait, these are the. Oh my god, I'm really not awake or something. These are, of course, the scenarios. We have Stop the War Party from the Intruders of in Chatwood, and which do we need for that? Oh, see, there are quite some, of which a couple do not have enemies in them. Then we have, and that's one. Aren't there any more from this? No. Hey, oh, okay. So there's only one scenario card for this one. Wow. And it also says that then they win the game. Right, interesting. That's really interesting. Scattered Among the Hills, the Weather Hills. And you'll need also 4 decks for that. And this one goes into Cornered Animals. And then we also have an objective here. Savage Counter Attack. Right, and then we have this one, the final one, and these are also 2. So there are only quests of 1 and 2. Interesting. Very interesting. The Shades of Angmar, the Dead Man's Pike. Dike. Dead Man's Dike. And it also has 4 decks to shuffle in your encounter deck. And a Fell Wraith. Alright, well, there you have it. That's an interesting box. The Lost Realm focuses solely on the Dunadine, their adventures, and just tracking the wilderness, as we can see here. A lot of territory cards. Right, thank you all for watching. It was a very interesting box. I'd love to see this in play. It did not contain campaign cards. That's what I've learned about this. So maybe in one of the next boxes. Who knows? Thank you all for watching and see you all next time. Bye-bye.